Hey guys, Dan091 here. Welcome back to Modded Minecraft. And yeah, last episode we did some bee stuff and we did some other things. I think we did some blood magic stuff, which that's the first thing I'm going to do this episode. So as you can see, we have 7,600,000, almost 700,000 life points. So this little network is actually going rather well. Keep getting a lot of stuff, which is slightly problematic. I may end up putting a bin down here just to get rid of it. Nothing's changing there. Don't know why I went in there, but we're almost there. But as you can see, if you look over here on the left of the screen, we're almost full. So with this, I think we might get just over 10 million, because I think the orb holds 10 million itself. So we're going to have to add some more, and I have got 32 demonic slates, which is coincidentally just enough to make 16 of these runes. Them ones. So then we need some orbs. So I wonder if we can use... No, we can't. So we do have to use our higher tier orb, which is not a problem. Just grab it out of here and start flying because I double jump. And let's do that. Boom. And forgot about that. Boom. There we go. So we have 16 more of these. Hopefully that will be enough. Now I'm not sure what I should replace here. So I'm thinking maybe I want to replace the superior capacity runes. How many are on a side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to have to do that in a bit. Now, I know that this is going to mess up my system a little bit for the moment. But it's actually okay because it's not like we are currently holding any life points. So it's not like it's a major problem. And that should be it. So eventually I will hopefully put these back in. Maybe replace them with the sacrifice runes. I don't know, I haven't thought about it yet. But we should be able to hold more in our little orb now. Hopefully. So I'm just going to have to test that and see what happens. Because I'm not too sure how this all works. To be honest, I've never used those runes before. So it's completely new to me. And that was a wrong sigil. Right, so not a lot has changed. We've still got these 4 with our forest, meadows, unusual and common, but we also have all these extra ones. So I went over there and there's actually a beekeeper villager, and obviously that's where I got these frames from, which is quite useful. Yeah. Ooh, ancient, noble. Do I have another diligent? I do not. God damn it. Kind of wish that it would give me those, but it doesn't. So that's fine. So I'm trying to make, I think it's this one, yeah, I'm making a cultivated purebred, because for most of the mutations from now, we kind of need, or at least for the ones that we want, we need cultivated. Actually, I can't show you with this, but basically cultivated turns it into the diligent, the noble, all those good things. So we're going to need them to do some stuff. So I'm kind of trying to make a purebred cultivated, which I'll probably end up replacing either one of these 3, because we don't really need them. Probably the forest, actually. I don't know, maybe the meadows. I don't know. I don't even know what this one is used for. Like, I don't know. Yeah, we don't have any possible mutations because I haven't really tried. Yeah, it's nothing too special, so I don't know. And no, we can't put that back in there, can we? Damn it. Oh well, in the recycling you go. I do like this. We're getting a decent amount now. We've got 1,700. So it's not too bad, but it's not brilliant. But I'm basically just chucking away all the unused ones that I'm getting. So that's good. Right, so we are getting just common, just cultivated now. And I'm going to chuck a cultivated in with you. And that should be good for now. We do get a lot of honeycombs. I think that is because of the proven frames. Which I'm not personally complaining. I'm okay with that. I mean, we've got a lot of honeycombs. I should really go and process them, but it's not really that big of a deal. I suppose we can go do these ones, because these are a new one. And I shut my door. There it is. So what do we actually get out of this? As you can see, oh no, I have done one of these. I think I got honeydew from it. So maybe I have done it before. Let's put those in. There we go. So we are actually getting spare honey drops now, which is brilliant. Yeah, I guess I got honeydew from them. Okay, that's fine with me. I've also got this set back up with 1 bucket of lava in it, because I'm gonna make a bunch of cobblestone with it, because, well, as you can see here, we've only got 8 stacks and we've only got 3 stacks of stone, so I'm gonna make quite a bit more of that just using that little generator. It's rather nice to have it, to be honest. And what else? That's pretty much it. All I'm trying to do at the moment is trying to get industrial and imperial bees, which are actually kind of quite far down the tree. So I don't know how well that's going to go, but it should be fine. I imagine it's going to be a little while before we get these sorted, because I want to make, I think it's an alveary that I want to make, and once I make that, then we can start utilising with all this stuff, because I believe that we need an alveary to even do any kind of genetic modifying. So yeah, so we can't do that this episode, but I just kind of wanted to give you a quick little update on what we've got so far, and gave you a quick little update with this as well. So almost 7.8 million. So we're getting there. It's been a long road. You guys have no idea. Unless you're doing this yourself, then you kind of do. So what I was thinking is, while I'm just kind of waiting for all that stuff to happen, might do a bit of Thaumcraft. You know, why not? So let's go ahead and get our Thaumcraft things out, wherever I put them in here. I do really want to get this stuff sorted, but again, it's gonna take a bit of time. Right, is that all the Thaumcraft stuff I had? I thought I had more than that. Guess not. Right, so let's put this away, because we don't really need any of that right now. We don't need that right now. Or that. Or that. Yeah, we can keep that, that's fine. Right, so where have I actually got up to in Thaumcraft? Well, we haven't gotten too far, actually. One of the things that I do want to get is a warding focus, although it's not actually that big of a deal now. Spoiler alert, well, secret alert, whatever. Actually turned mob griefing off, because fuck creepers, seriously, just no. So yeah, I did turn it off, but when I'm doing things like beekeeping and things like that, I don't really want to have to worry about a creeper walking up and blowing up everything that I'm trying to do. So Right, I do want to make a new wand, however, so let's do the bit of research. If you guys haven't seen this before, this is what research is. So you've got these three symbols and you need to match them together. The way you do that is you match what aspects go into them. So we have instrumentum here, which is composed of humanus, and I think that's ordo. Yeah, so we can put either ordo or humanus in one of these and it will link up with this. The wand, we can do that to that. Yeah, so we can put ordo there, and as you can see there is a line here. If I put something like this, there is no line and it is greyed out, which means that obviously it's not going to work. So we now need to get to here, which we can do quite simply by placing that there. Now we need to bridge a gap between those. I normally just do that. It's a waste, probably more efficient way to do it, but I'm not too fussed. And now we need to get to the wood. So air and that gives life. We could probably do something with life with that, because life is, oh no, I guess we can't do that. What's the other one? Air to humanus, maybe? Yeah, so there is a way to do it. It's a bit complicated, so we're going to have to go air to that to Bestia, which then goes into that. See? Once you get used to it, it's not a big problem, but yeah, you do have to get used to it. But we've unlocked the Greatwood Wand Core, which, if we look, it's literally just 2 Greatwood logs. That's all it is. And then we can go on to this, but apparently we miss research. I also want to do that as well, actually. So I'm going to make a new wand with this, and it's going to be all kind of cool. So let's just get this done. So we need that and that. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit different. That one should be kind of easy because we can go that into that into that. This one, however, oof. So what is that made out of? Earth. We can do it like this, and then that goes into earth. There we go. So that one was a bit easier, which does make sense because it's a easier thing to learn than Greatwood. So yeah. So now we can make gold capped Greatwood wands. Do we have any Greatwood? We do not. So we're going to have to go and grab some. So let's get my super duper axe out, and let's find us a Greatwood tree. Luckily, we have 2 right over here. Now, I don't know if this is going to knock it all down. Kinda hope it does. Oh my god, it did. That is so cool. And luckily, the other one is going to stay standing because we it only breaks that one tree down, which is actually really, really nice. And I think we've got enough Greatwood for a long time. Especially if we're just going to be making wands. We won't be, but I'm not sure what Greatwood's used for much. It's not used for a whole lot. So we should be able to now do that and that. And yeah, so as you can see, this is highlighted. Well, it's flashing, which means we need 3 Perditio. Is it Perditio? Yeah. To make a Greatwood rod. and as you can see, we now have 21.7. It's used 3.3 out of the wand. Now let's go to gold, and yes, because we can't do it like that, can we? We have to do it in here, which will also take aspects as well. As you can see, it takes 3 of each of those. Now I'm hoping that we can put that in and we can do that, and as you can see, it takes 9.9 of every single aspect. So boop, and we now have a gold banded greatwood wand with a capacity of 50, which is absolutely brilliant. Now I could have done some more research in my research table and found this, which is thaumium, which is, I believe, a lot better than gold. I think it's thaumium, should be anyway. So that's a lot better than gold, but I'm not too fussed at the minute. I just wanted a better upgrade for my wand, which basically completely makes this one redundant now. I mean, I can still use it for things that don't really cost that much, so that's all good. I think I do want to be making some different things though. There's not really a whole lot on this page that I need. Advanced node tapping, that I'm going to actually get, because I believe that this is actually really cool. So what this is usually the process of drawing V from a node with a wand is quite slow, but not anymore. You've discovered a more efficient way of tapping into aura nodes, resulting in a doubling of the V draw rate, which is absolutely brilliant. So the next two that we want to try and get is Node Preserver and Master Node Tapping. These will make it a bit better to tap into nodes, and yeah. So these two will help us a little bit. So the Node Preserver, you now have better control over the amount of V you draw from nodes. You'll always leave at least one V of each aspect in the node unless you are sneaking, which is very important. Very important. Be warned, this level of control is not possible when using wands crafted from normal wood and iron. So basically this little wand over here is completely useless when draining V. It will drain it all and completely, well, have a chance of completely getting rid of that aspect from the node, which is a bad thing, whereas any wand above that will be fine. We also have Master Node Tapping. You have added further refinements to the method. You're now able to draw 3 times as fast, which is absolutely insane. So we can draw a lot quicker, and we can be sure that we're not actually going to take it all. There's also this next thing, Node in a Jar, which I'm not going to do because I'm not too fussed about it right now. But you can put glass and wooden slabs on top of a node and around it, and you can then hit that with a wand and it will turn it into a node in a jar, and you can just move it. It's really quite cool. I forgot what I was going to get. Oh yeah, ink, because my scribing tools ran out, so I need to refill. So yeah, we got that. That's all good. We don't need any of that. I can't remember how I need to unlock all of that down there. I think it may be by scanning something, I'm not sure. Yeah, not too sure. So there's all this cool stuff. There is even things like this magic frames, which I may actually go into. Thaumium scoop. Essence of false life. See, there are quite a lot of cool little things, and I have no idea what that is. Let's have a look at this magic frame, shall we? Oh, it's actually really easy. So where is armor? There we go. Nice and simple. So let's see what this is. Magic frame. It's just enchanted fabric surrounded by sticks. That's fairly simple, and we don't actually know what it does. It doesn't tell us that. I'm not a big fan of, but we now have magic frames if we ever wanted to make those. Still don't know what that is. So that's good. I don't think... Can we make spell cloth stuff at the minute? Yeah, we can. So what is it? 4 string and a bit of wool. Let's try it. So let's get some string. And let's get some wool. Now, it does take a bit of V from your wand, so be warned. I don't think it takes too much. 1, 2, 3. So let's make 3 of them. And I don't know if we can just do it in a normal crafting table now, or if we need to... God damn it. God damn it. No, we do need to do it in there. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure, because I didn't actually look properly. Yep. So, this is a problem that we're going to run into now. So we have insufficient V from auto, and I don't actually know where an auto node is, which is a slight problem. So we're going to have to go searching for nodes now, which is not the most fun thing to do. But I have a way around this that I'm going to get into now. So there are a couple of ways that we can actually get our hands on nodes. There is one specific way, which is the node in a jar, which is from Thaumcraft, and there is another way. Also, this is where I'm going to make my little Thaumcraft place, because it's a nice little cave. I thought it'd be cool, so I'm probably going to make it in here somehow. So for now, I'm probably just going to do the thing over here. So one way is the node in the jar. Obviously, Thaumcraft needs its own way, but there is also another way, which if you watched my last series, you will know. So there are these teleposition focus and teleposers. That's it. And these will move any block in the game. I believe it'll even move bedrock. It will literally move any block in the entire game. So I just need to get a button. That should do it. So I believe if we now go out, and we don't actually need that one, we need to find a node. So let's get a thing on. Now I'm going to go somewhere where I know we have one. It's literally not that far away, but this will just show you what I mean. And it's a stupid flying thing. It's literally right there. So this does have auto in it, which is exactly what we need. So what we can do is we can get our pickaxe out, put this under here, put the focus in with the position of the other teleposer, and say bye-bye to the node. And just like magic, here it is. And on cue is a creeper that is going to bloody die. Screw you. So yeah, the teleposers work perfectly for getting these around. And as you can see, I only actually needed one focus, so that one can go away. Shove it in there for now. Yeah, we only need this one here. So we can actually just pick this up, move it, let's say, I don't know, so where's that? That's there. Move it there for now. And there is a reason I'm doing this, and we can put that there, and we can go get another node. We don't need to worry about anything. We've got one node there. So yeah, that is how I will be moving nodes back to base. So off camera I probably will go and have a quick look around and try and find a few different ones. Now there are these kind of nodes as well. They're in these blocks. I don't believe there's a way to get them out, which is a bit annoying. There is, however, a node there. Hello, Mr. Guardian. Yeah, so nodes in blocks and in trees, kind of not brilliant, because I don't think you can actually get them out, but it's not too big of a deal, because if you do fly around for a little while, you will find more than enough. Flying around just... Oh, there's a nature thing. Flying around the ocean, you'll find probably quite a few water ones, but we don't really need that, I don't think. Oh, almost missed that one. So they are kind of hard to see as well, which is not brilliant, but this is fire and Perditio, so I really want that. So let's do that, and boop, and it's gone. And boop. So we should now be able to go back to base, and we will have 2 nodes. Now I am going to have to go back to base every single time to move the position of said nodes. Well, said teleposer, because yeah, it's kind of sat on top of it. So I do need to move that. Now the reason I kept these apart is because if you put them close to each other, they will start zapping each other and trading aspects, and eventually one of them will devour the other. Now there are specific ways that you need to do this, or more efficient ways to do this, so that's probably what I'm going to be getting into, but not for now, not for now. That wasn't even a sentence, but still. But I do want to drain their aspects. Now yes, this is draining all but one, making the node very small, but it's actually not a problem. Go away. It's actually not a problem, because they will regenerate. It will take a little bit of time, but they will. So don't worry about draining, unless obviously you drain it to where there's no aspects, then you'll be in trouble. But yeah, so that's it. So next episode I may do more on Thaumcraft, depending on where we are with the bees, or even depending where we are with the blood magic, because let's have a look. We are at 8 million, which we need another, what, 6 million? I don't even know if we can hold another 6 million, so that could be a bit of a problem, but I'll just have to make some more orb runes, so that's not too bad. But yeah, so next episode, maybe Thaumcraft, maybe bees, maybe both, maybe not. But yeah, for now, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.